What's up guys, Sensei Ryan here. I'm doing an update video for you. This is actually a really important one. If you look inside of here, those are Roaring Skies packs right there. Roaring Skies packs. And guess what just happened? Pokemon just did the absolute worst thing possible. These are going down. 20% loss in value. If we look right there, see at the back of this Mewtwo box, Roaring Skies. That's worth 20% less. Here we go, Blaziken tin. Right in there, there's 2 Roaring Skies packs. That's 20% on each of those packs. Done. Right here, Shiny Rayquaza. All right, right there. Whoops, wrong side. Right there, Roaring Skies. Just tanked in value. So what happened? What Pokemon did is they discontinued Roaring Skies. And when they discontinued Roaring Skies, everyone was buying it like crazy, spending $150, $200, $250, even as much as $300 for Roaring Skies booster boxes because they said, hey, it's discontinued. It's got a Shaymin in it. It's got Mega Rayquaza. It's got Trainer's Mail. And these things are worth a ton of money. So let's go ahead and let's, just buy as many as we can because then they're going to be worth more in the future. Well, what happens? Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something that's totally discontinued, Pokemon just decides, oh no, never mind, they're not discontinued anymore, we're going to make more of them. And since they're making more, now that's just going to kill the value of what you're doing right now. If you look on eBay, the packs of Roaring Skies booster packs were at $7.50 or as low as $6. That's as low as I found them, was $6. And now you can find packs on there for $5 instantly, just with that one announcement. And all of a sudden, what happens? Your investment that you're trying to spend money with and make money with is now just takes a massive minimum 20% hit. So what should you do? Well, luckily for me, all the stuff that I bought, I didn't pay extra. So if I bought those Mega Rayquaza collection boxes, I bought them at retail price, which is 20 bucks. I didn't lose a bunch of money on them because if the packs are still worth $5 each, then obviously, they're worth $5 when I bought them, and they're going to be worth $5 after later on. So it's not like I lost any money, but they're definitely not worth the $6 or $7 that we thought they were worth. And so for me, I didn't lose any money, but all those people that bought for 150, 200, 250, 300, oh my gosh, they're just getting massively hammered. For the future, the purpose of this video is to actually teach you that you got to be aware and you got to be careful because with Pokemon, they just set a precedent. Kind of like in law, you get a precedent, you get a court case that comes out, and then all of a sudden you can use that court case for future cases that come out. That's Ryan's collection right there, just so you guys know. He's got some pretty cool cards. Now I'll show you my collection. So other companies, Magic the Gathering, Force of Will, if anyone still actually collects that, different companies like that, they can actually take what Pokemon did and say, hey, well, Pokemon did it, so we'll just discontinue stuff so everyone buys it like crazy, and then, whatever, we'll just bring it back. We don't need to have any actual business integrity. It's very important to realize that is the game changer. When you are buying an investment, you need to realize that any Pokemon product from now on, you can't believe what they say. They say it's discontinued. Any product could just be brought back at any time. You just have to realize that, you think that it's discontinued, but guess what? It's not. It could come back. Whoops, that's upside down. It could come back at any time, at any reason. They could do basically whatever they want. And anything that you think you have all this money secured in, it could just be gone in no time. So please make sure that you're very careful when you are buying investments and be very careful paying over retail. See, I bought the stuff like Shiny Rayquaza, Mewtwo. I bought those for $12. The resale is $20. So they're not going to lose any money from me. I'm not losing any money. But if I would have bought those boxes for, say, $25 because they have those Roaring Skies packs in them or something like that, now all of a sudden I just got hammered and I'm down, 20% on my money. And so we've got to be really cautious, and you don't go getting crazy and following a frenzy. Just because it's a frenzy doesn't mean you should do it. If everyone's doing it, it's probably wrong. So be very careful. Try to track trends and figure out what is actually going on in the market and be there before everyone else goes crazy. If you suspect that Roaring Skies is going to get discontinued, then you should be buying it before it gets discontinued, before everyone flocks to the market and goes crazy, buying it all up and driving the prices through the roof. You got to buy it beforehand. It's really important to be doing research. What about for the future? Should you be buying up all the Roaring Skies when it comes out? Well, could they bring it back a third time after they discontinue it again? Absolutely. But it's pretty obvious that sealed products, by the way, that's the first Pokemon we opened, and Ryan and I signed it just so that we have that for nostalgia when we get older. But we opened a Skarmory. I don't even think we posted that video yet. But anyways, here's the thing that I know is the case. You buy it when it's cheap. It gets discontinued, and instantly when it gets discontinued, it's going to jump back up again to a higher amount. But the way that I know you can be safe is that you get the sealed products and get them when they're in stock and everyone wants them, and when they go out of stock, that's when you sell. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's a pretty solid investment. It's not fun. It's not a good collector's way, so that's why Ryan and I don't do it very much. We're going to have a couple of things, I guess, but we're trying to get the cards. We like these ones. We like all of these different ones that we have here. This is what we want to have in our collection. We want to be able to give these away to you guys so that you can have some of these in your collection as well. I mean, that's the way that you go about doing it. You should be buying it when it's low. When it goes out, everyone's going to flock to it and go crazy and spend way too much money, and then you're going to sell it to them for way too much money. Maybe they made a good deal and it's going to be worth more, or maybe Pokemon is going to give it to you the wrong way and it's going to be worth jack. Should you be buying Roaring Skies? Yes, I am going to buy 20 boxes of Roaring Skies. If my supplier will sell them to me, I'm going to buy them for, $79 each. I'm going to open a ton of them on channel, so watch for those. But I know that it is not set and nothing is guaranteed now with how Pokemon does things. I mean, they just decide that they're going to do whatever they want to do, and we could just lose money instantly. But again, I'm buying for $79 and I'm not buying it for $300. So please be careful. If you're going to buy it when it comes out right away. And then once it goes out of print again, if you want to resell, make some money, go ahead and resell. Otherwise, do like Ryan and me and be a collector, and let's get the best cards we can. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you like this information. If you want more of these, please post below. We're going to start our first giveaway starting this week, and I will talk to you guys later. You rock!